Welcome back, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in to another video. We got going on this afternoon. We're grading the driveway. We got a bunch of rain and some people doing burnouts, spinning tires in the gravel that they're not supposed to do. So Dad's down there with a tractor. We're grading the entire driveway around the house, front of the barn here. And we're getting it smoothed back out. And I try to tell him to hold off till tomorrow because we're supposed to get some serious rain tonight. And when we get a serious rain down there on the hill coming up to the house and the barn here, it likes to wash out. So I tried to get him to wait, but he said, might as well do it all today. And if it washes out the hill tomorrow, we'll just grade it again tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the rake here, and I'm going to rake the sides of the driveway away from the grass. That way we don't get gravel in the grass sitting all winter, and then when we go to mow for the first time next spring, we're not hitting a bunch of rocks and gravel and dinging up the mower blades. Excuse me. So that's what we got going on right now. I'm going to walk down here and see how far and what progress he's made on it, and get raking. For once, I'm doing the manual labor, and he's the one in the tractor seat, so I guess I ought to make myself useful and actually do something. I just received word to go ahead and start raking. I had to turn the angle of the blade for him, that way he could grade it toward the center of the road there. Raking gravel like a rock star. You know, because I'm dealing with rocks. My sense of humor is something else. I had to shed the bigger jacket. It's getting a little warm out. It's such a dilemma, you know, working hard enough to get too hot and you gotta shed a few layers. Some might say I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. Oh, the rock puns always hit the hardest. Oh, that's a true knee slapper. We got probably 75% of the raking done. The cavalry decided to show up and help me rake too, so we tag teamed it, got it done pretty quick. He's gonna finish raking or grading around the front of the house there, and we'll rake that real quick once he gets done, and we'll be done with this little project. So what we're doing right now is we've got the 4000 and the blade going through the woods here, and we're going to make a trail coming from the entrance there down here, going all the way back right there, and it actually loops around, goes up, down into the ravine here, up, back out the entrance, kind of makes a circle. Since I've got the Gator, I'd love to get back here and ride, but I'm picky about my stuff, and I don't want to drive it back here with tree limbs everywhere and get it all scratched and tore up just for the simple fact of wanting to ride it. I bought it to use and have fun with, but not to abuse. I do use my stuff. I use it for what it was designed to do, but I don't purposely try to work and tear it up to the... Ooh, oh! There's a hole there. Whoa. Anyway, my phone's ringing. Scam call. Regardless, I try to use it to the point where I don't abuse it and tear it up and it looks like absolute trash. Some people do. If that's your taste, you bought it, you paid for it, you do what you want to with it. But me personally, I'm not going to do that. We got down into the valley here, and there's a big old washout right here where waters came down from the top of the hill there and washed it away. Almost got the tractor hung up, kind of slid down in there, and it was covered with leaves and we didn't see it, and he kind of slid into the ditch there and almost got hung up, and we've been in quite a pickle, but luckily he was able to get it out and free it up before it became too much of an issue. Well, I found the road, but like I suspected before I even came back here, it's definitely overgrown and quite different from when I was back here last time. Trees falling, limbs everywhere, bunch of brush and debris. Somebody's been back here though, because they've cut that tree up right where the road goes through and put the pieces to the side. I imagine that was my cousin, I'm not sure. If it wasn't, then somebody's been back here that they weren't supposed to be. I think he might have given up on that one. Stay safe, kids. Don't play with the trees. Go climb one. Don't knock one down. Might get yourself hurt. And then I don't want to be responsible because I don't want you to get the bright idea from me, because there's not too many bright ideas that come from this noggin. And this is the point where I get up to where I do not remember where the trail used to go from here, because it's overgrown and I'm losing a lot of the sites and signs for a trail that used to be here. I don't know. I gotta keep looking. I saw another log that fell that's been cut, but that don't mean nothing. Could just mean they cut it to get access to their deer stand. I'm not sure. I kind of lost track of where the trail ends up at the top of the hill. We think we found another way to get down there because there's a huge ravine down there to, that did not sound good. Must have hit a rock or a stump or something. Anyway, we've sort of found a better way to to clear and get across the ravine, but it's going to require some cutting and a little more work than what we have time for right now. We've only been out here for about an hour, so it's going to take a little bit more work than that, which I knew it would. Yeah, and he hit a rock right there. But anyway, we're going to go back up to the entrance of the woods, and we're going to start again going toward the other side and seeing if we can find the trail better from that point. My initials are carved right here in this tree from way back when I was a kid. My grandpa used to bring us back here all the time, and my sister. And me and my sister both have the same initials. He carved that into that tree, and it's still standing 20 years later. So it's kind of cool to see. I wish he was still here, but it's part of life. All right, we're to the point now where we made it back up here to the other side of the trail. We got down to the hill. We're probably 3/4 of the way around. We got to find out where to connect the two sides of the trail. That way we can make one big loop around. Still got that to figure out. Still got to come back here and doze the rest of the trail and clean it up, make it nice and pretty, and cut the saplings and limbs along the side of it. There's still a little bit more work to do, but we're out of time right now tonight. And we're gonna go back to the house, take care of these cows, get a bite to eat, and by that point, it should be close to dark, and the rain should be pretty much here at that point. So we're going to, we're gonna call it a night on this project, and we're gonna come back out here maybe tomorrow, maybe next weekend, sometime throughout the week, depends on what we're get into, and we'll be back at it trying to finish this thing up. So until then, I'm gonna call it quits. That way we can get done and out of here. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in to all future videos. Click the bell. That way you can get a notification of when I upload next. Be sure to tell your family, friends, co-workers, in-laws, your dog walkers, cousins, hairdressers, brother about the channel. That way they can tune in too, see if it's for them. That way they can subscribe and I can keep this channel going. So without further ado, appreciate each and everything y'all do. Thanks for watching, and keep it between the lines. Have fun. Have a blessed day. We'll see you later.